of history has never seen a convergence like this. The might of 5 Roman gods in one record-breaking coaster. Strength, speed, power. Witness the force of the new Pantheon.
Alright, so here we have it. It is the new for 2020 coaster coming to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. It is Pantheon. Now, we have known about this coaster for a while now because a few months back, BGW fans, they actually put the puzzle pieces together and kind of leaked this for us. So we've known about this type of coaster for a while now. And yeah, it's pretty much what we thought it was going to be. It's an Intamin multi-launch shuttle coaster. It is actually going to be 72 miles per hour, and a lot of us thought it was going to be 76, or that was what was on one of the actual old leaks from like 2018. You remember that slideshow thing? Yeah, it's actually 72, so pretty good speed. Not the fastest in the park, just because I think Apollo's Chariot is 1 mile per hour faster, but it doesn't really matter. It's still going to be incredibly fast. This thing will actually have a drop angle of 95 degrees, so that is going to be awesome. The steepest ride in the park. It is going to beat out Griffin. This coaster is also themed to 5 Roman gods: Pluto, Neptune, Mercury, Minerva, and Jupiter. I honestly am really liking this theme. I think it is a great theme. I love the logo too. That is one of the most incredible logos I've ever seen for a roller coaster. Now, the name Pantheon, I think it's kind of cool. I think it's going to have to grow on some people, but personally, I like it. I think it's really cool. It also fits in with the theme and logo very well, so I'm really liking this whole Roman god theme. The coaster is also going to have golden type track with white supports, which I think is perfect. I think that is one of the most fantastic color schemes out there. It is going to look amazing. And of course, the one record it's going to be breaking is it is going to be America's fastest multi-launch coaster. So pretty cool, I guess. I think that's a really interesting record. This coaster is just overall shaping up to be one of the best rides on the East Coast. It looks so much fun. It looks great. Some people have tried to argue already that this is not going to be the best ride in the park, and that some people have even said it's going to be around 3. No, not at all. This is definitely going to be the best in the park. I mean, I get it if you love Apollos or Alpengeist or Griffin, but none of those are going to come close in my opinion. This is going to be the star of the show. It is going to be a great ride. It is something new, and with Volcano recently leaving, I think even though this isn't going to King's Dominion, it is definitely making up for a few that were really upset about Volcano, because this is a new multi-launch coaster, and it is easily going to be way better than Volcano was, so it's not the Volcano replacement at King's Dominion, but I think a lot of people in the area are really excited they're getting a new multi-launch, so I definitely am as well. This is going to be a great ride. Now, I'm going to go through the POV again because there were a few POV renderings a few months back about this because BGW fans leaked the layout, so people made POVs of their own, and credit for this POV to Intim305. This was a No Limits 2 animation, and I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this whole thing real quick, because it is pretty much near, if not 100% accurate to the actual thing we've gotten. The only difference in this thing is that it's blue and the actual color scheme is golden or yellow. So let's get right into it. So, of course, you pull out of the station, you'll go into a few little S-curves here, and I think this is pretty cool. You're starting out the ride with a little weird, wacky feature. It's not going to be really anything much that'll affect it, but then you go into the first 36 mile per hour launch, and you go straight into a zero-G roll, picking up a little bit of speed, so not going too fast yet, but it's a nice start. Then you go into these 2 little off-axis bunny hops, which I think is really cool. Then you're going to head into your second launch, which this is where you hit your little airtime hum, and I think this is really cool. It kind of reminds me of Copperhead Strike's second launch. Then you're going to go up the top hat a little bit, and then you're going to fall backwards, and this is where you go into your third launch, which is backwards this time, and you're going to hit a top speed of around 61 miles per hour, and then you're going to go up this vertical spike, which is about 178 feet tall. It is really cool. I'm looking forward to this. It reminds me of Soaring with Dragon. In fact, this whole ride kind of does. Then you're going to hit your fourth launch, and this is where you go 67 miles per hour, and it's not even your top speed, so I find that really impressive. Then you're going to crest the top hat. You are going to drop 95 degrees at a 180-foot drop, then take a right-hand turn, and you'll hit your top speed of 72 miles per hour. And this is where things really start to get interesting. You're going to go into a Steel Vengeance type outer bank, which looks amazing. That is going to be so freaking cool. And then you're going to go into this massive freaking stall. And oh my gosh, I cannot wait to feel that hang time. It's going to be great. You're going to go into a little few S-curves here and there, which is going to be okay. And then you're going to hit your final element, which is kind of an outer banked wave turn. I think that's going to be really awesome. And then you hit the brakes. So it is an awesome looking ride. This thing is going to be great. It is going to be so much fun, an amazing coaster. And like I said, a few months back, we've already known about this since BGW fans decoded the whole layout thing, so we've known about the actual layout for a long time now, but it was just really cool to actually see this thing finally from the announcement, and all these elements just look so good. I love every single one of them. I think it's going to be such a fun and well-rounded ride. And something else very interesting about this coaster is the actual track length is going to be 3,300 feet long, but the total amount of track you're going to travel through is 4,200 feet of track. And I guess that's because, you know, the whole shuttle aspect where you're going forwards, backwards, and then forwards again. So that's going to be really interesting. In terms of the trains, it is going to be 2 trains, and it's going to hold 20 passengers each. So I'm not sure how you guys feel about that capacity-wise, but honestly, I could care less right now because this thing looks so good. Overall, I am so excited for Pantheon. I think this is going to be a great ride. It is definitely my most hype announcement for the year, I guess, just basically because it was really hyped to know that an Intamin shuttle coaster would be coming near me. But of course, there are other rides out there that I'm really excited to hear about too, like RMC Gwazi. We kind of know about that, but the actual announcement is going to be super hype as well. And we've got Six Flags Cedar Fair announcements to come, so it's going to be an awesome year in 2020. I'm really looking forward to this, and Pantheon is just adding to that lineup as we speak, and it is just going to be such an awesome coaster. I am so freaking excited for this ride. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Post your comments down in the section below. What do you think of Pantheon? I think it looks like a great ride. I think it's going to be a great fit for Busch Gardens Williamsburg. They really needed a standout coaster. So yeah, that's going to be all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, coaster fans, I will see you later.